What's up everyone, this is Danial Khan with yet another video from Afghanistan, and today we're going to Yakawlang, which is about 95 kilometers from the Bamyan city, and it's up in the north and I can already see some snow. I can see a lot of these electricity poles along the way, but they don't have any wires. They're coming from Tajikistan, but they have not laid wires on them as yet. So that is why there is no electricity in Bamyan at this point in time. We stopped on our way, and people are carrying firewood as winter has started. It is very, very cold here. How is the drive, Mr. Jamal?
Better.
What are you eating? Walnuts or?
Badam.
Badam. Mr. Jamal is eating some almonds we got on our way. So one more thing that I've observed here during our journey to Yakawlang was that there is a lot of water. There are water streams, and but most of the mountains are barren. See, there are no trees, and we also just saw a landslide. And my guide was telling me that they've repaired the road twice. So I think a program of planting trees all along this 95 kilometer stretch won't be a bad idea, because if there are no trees, it gives way for landslides, and there is so much land, there is so much water that I think that if they, it can also help in carbon neutrality. I just recently did a story in Pakistan on the 10 billion tree project. So there is a lot of land here, and a similar project can start here in Afghanistan. So finally we have arrived at Yakawlang, and it has been an absolute amazing and a beautiful drive here. Yakawlang means green grass. I believe it snowed last night and it is very cold. We are going to go and talk to the people. This place has a very, very tragic history. So we've arrived in Yakawlang village, and we're meeting a family. I will not be revealing their identity. I will not be showing their faces nor their names, because they are worried that once again they're going to become a victim of persecution. I have not tried to convince them, because they are right. We will do our story and leave, but they might get into trouble. So it's better to be safe. I'm going to be asking them how they look at the current Taliban regime, because as they say that they've changed, they've become more lenient, and they're trying to show a softer image of themselves. So I'm going to ask them if they really do believe the Taliban have changed. So we've just arrived at the house of the victim's family, and reportedly there were 357 deaths between 1996 and 2001 when the Taliban first came into power, and Yakawlang village was completely burned. A lot of killing and a lot of bloodshed took place. Just spoke to one family. Now I'm going to another one. The altitude of this place is very, very high. There is no road like you saw when we were coming. It's not paved. It's completely it's a jeep track, and we have to walk up all the way to this person's house. So this second family that I met, the person has lost all hope. He says that he's been living a very, very painful life for the last 20 years. Since his family died, he lost 14 of his family members. And now we're going to go to the graveyard. This is the mass grave of 25 people who were killed during the massacre. The people that I've spoken to, they say that they are willing to give the new Taliban a chance, but they say that no help has ever come to them. Even during these last 20 years, during the time of the foreign invasion, the US invasion, they were kept marginalized intentionally. And now they are hoping that the Taliban are going to come and help them in any way they can. The same story as the rest of the provinces that we've gone to so far. Very poor. Poverty is very, very high here, and they're preparing for winters. This valley is surrounded by snow-covered mountains, so they do need help. And they're also saying that NGOs need to step up efforts. And this brings me to the end of another video, a very, very tragic story that we have covered. Do tune into CGTN as we go deeper into the country to bring you more stories of the lives of the Afghans. And this is me, Danial Khan, signing off. Goodbye.